everyone. I'm Jim Houston along with Craig Simpson. This should be a very entertaining battle between the New Jersey Devils and the Ottawa Senators. These teams faced off in a thrilling Eastern Conference final in 2003.
That's right, Jim. When the Sens won Game 5 after being down 3-1 in that series, it was the first time in their team history that Ottawa had won when facing elimination.
Let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Spezza. Here comes Jason Spezza. He scores! An early first-period goal.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
New Jersey is facing an early setback.
The pace of this game has to be a surprise for them. Need to make some quick adjustments.
Zajac dumps the puck in, and they get called for icing. About to drop the puck. Ottawa wins another faceoff. One-time shot.
And he had to be on his toes there, Jim. Down by 2 this early is not where you want to be.
He misses. Here's Brian Ralston. He scores! And they answer right back.
Not only can this guy shoot the puck with amazing velocity and accuracy, it's also a heavy shot, which makes it very difficult for the goaltender to handle.
Early into the first, and it's a tie game again.
Some great end-to-end action, Jim.
Ottawa wins another faceoff. He gets dropped. To Brian Gianta. Quickly in over the blue line. Over to Vermette. Now he carries it to center ice. Shoots the puck. To Holy. It's a one-on-one battle. One-timer. Wide the net. Taken by Volchenkov. To Fisher. Now it's passed to Brunette. Steered aside by Brodeur. Here's Andrew Brunette. Fires from deep in the slot. Here's Sean Donovan looking for his first shot on net. Here comes Donovan. Fires it. Jumped on by Ottawa. Up to Donovan. Shot it. Just missed the net. Salvador. To Madden. Here come the Devils. Back on the attack. They've had a terrific start. To Sean Donovan. Now he just gets the puck deep. LaPointe gets called for tripping. Not the strongest tug in the world.
It doesn't matter, though. You should never be allowed to trip a guy.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Spezza. Scooped up by Ottawa. Quick up to Fisher. Here comes Jason Spezza. He picked it off. Ottawa in control now. To Fisher. Here comes Jason Spezza. Here's Bobby Holy. Shoots the puck. Goes behind his net. He gets laid out. The puck is grabbed by the Devils. Gerber stopped. He hangs on to the puck. Gerber had to be on his game to make that save.
They're on the power play, but it sure doesn't look like it.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to New Jersey. Backhand shot from beside the net. Under the net. Here's Bryce Salvador, who's already got a shot on target. Ralston goes offside, and the play is... It sure didn't look like a power play there.
Good thing he was ready for that one.
We're ready for the faceoff. Spezza won the draw. He intercepts the pass. Here come the Devils quickly out of their own zone. Here comes Holy. That one's sent wide of the goal. Up to Alfredson. Now it's passed to Spezza. Here comes Jason Spezza. He passes the puck to Green. Here comes Holy. Takes the shot. Lazzaro's. He passes it to Fisher. Slots it. Another shot. He stopped that too. And the Devils take possession. Good shot. Ottawa scoops it up, and he hangs on from the top. Gerber got in the way of that one.
Power play looked pretty foolish on that play.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Senators. Ottawa is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. One-timer! Here's Danny Heatley. He steals the puck. Here comes Brian Ralston. In front. They'll gather in the puck and start out. In over the blue line on the attack. Here's Lapointe. Shoots! Gerber makes the save. Good job to keep the puck out of the net.
He was razor sharp there.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Ottawa. He steals the pass. Quick shot. Gerber made the save. The Senators take possession from behind the net. It's 2-on-1. Shoots quickly. It's picked up by Pandolfo. Poked away. Volchenkov. He intercepts it. To Martin. Here's Patrick Elias. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Offside. So the backhander wouldn't have gone wide had it not changed course in its flight. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Senators. Over to Heatley. Here comes Danny Heatley. Shoots the puck. Ahead to Spezza. Stoned by Brodeur. To Zajac. Great check. Ralston grabs it. That's stop two. Gerber covers up. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Kelly. He passes it rink wide to Foligno. Shoots the puck. Motto. Oduya clears it safely away. Senators take possession. Delayed call. Here comes Donovan. Giunta will get the gate for tripping.
I can't see how that was worth a 2-minute penalty.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call and he's having a word with the official. Ottawa will get a second chance on the power play here. Face-off won by Madden. Fisher with the puck. New Jersey will start the breakup. Shot it hard from deep in the slot. Ahead to Spezza. Just one man to beat. Shoots the puck from the slot. To Ralston. Here comes Brian Ralston. Gerber stoned him. And another shot. Blocked. It didn't get through. Here comes Daniel Alfredsson. One-time shot. He scores! Midway through the first, they've taken the lead.
When a one-timer's set up properly, it's nearly impossible for the goalie to get in position to make the save.
Still in the first, down by one.
It's so important not to panic when you're behind early. You have to have the confidence to stick to your game plan.
Here comes Brunette. He passes the puck to Zucras. Here comes Subas.
You don't want to go down two this early. What a save!
Shot from the point. Gerber covers up for the whistle. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to New Jersey. No worries for Phillips. Gerber covers up. Gerber tracked that shot from the start.
Jim, that's exactly how you should play a slap shot. Nicely done.
Cranks it. Out come the Senators. Shoots from the left. And it's touched for icing. He came up with a big shorthanded save on that one.
He definitely bailed out the power play that time.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Ottawa wins another faceoff.
Fires it right on!
Ottawa gobbles it up. He gets laid out. New Jersey. That's offside. Gerber had to be ready for that one.
Power play was asleep.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Devils.
There's one right on.
To Fisher. Shot the puck. Motto. To Bobby Hope. Here comes Hope. Gerber the save. Vermette grabs the puck. Easy stop for Brodeur. Oduya. He coughs up the puck to Volchenko. He gave the puck away. Here comes Gianta. Great glove save by Gerber. He freezes the puck. Gerber gets in front of the wrist shot and makes the save.
Jim, to him, it was like the puck was a beach ball.
He passes the puck to Mazzaros. Gerber covers up for the whistle. The puck is about to be dropped. Ottawa wins another faceoff. Here's Bryce Salvador. He turned the puck over. And ahead to Langenbrunner. Now up to Brunette. Pass up to Donovan. Here comes Donovan. Shoots the puck from the left. Up to Brunette. Now quick up to Madden. Shoots the puck from the right. Gerber covers up. Gerber got enough of that hard slap shot to change its course. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Ottawa. Puck corralled by Zajac. Volchenkov clears it safely out. That's icing. Brodeur saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. Ottawa wins another faceoff. Up they come to center. He'll go at him one-on-one. To Gianta. Here comes Holy. Right on! Fearlessly blocked. And he pokes the puck away. Ahead to Vermette. To Zupas. He intercepts the puck. Offside. Perhaps because it was a backhand, he couldn't get enough strength on it, and that allowed the blocker's save. The faceoff goes to New Jersey. Hard shot. That's blocked by the defender to Heatley. Here's touch. He scores! Danny Heatley! First period's not been kind to this squad.
No, so far they haven't been able to find a rhythm. You can see the results.
Robitaille dumps it in. Now he passes it ahead to Elliott. Here comes Patrick Elliott. McCammon, and he brings the puck over the line. Robitaille fires a shot. That's blocked. Another shot just wide of the net. Mazzaros takes possession of the puck. To Foligno. Shoots it. Brodeur stopped it. Picked up by Ottawa. To Ralston. It's a one-on-one battle. He scores to cut the lead to 1.
Some guys like to finesse the puck, but this guy's like a closing pitcher. It's all about the heat.
New Jersey back to within 1 late in the first.
This late charge has really swung the game in their direction.
Vermette wins the draw. He's only got one to beat. Takes the shot. Salvador to Brunette. It's turned over. Zubras to Vermette. And he moves it into the attacking zone. Brodeur stoned him cold to Madden. One-timed it.
Way to preserve the lead here late in the first.
Out comes Dinas Zubras. And he brings it over the line. Saved by Brodeur. He passes the puck to Madden. Now it's passed to Langenbrunner. Fires it! Puck picked up by Langenbrunner. Into the corner. Intercepted. They move it out. Here comes Daniel Alfredson. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. From behind the net to Heatley. Fires it right on! It's taken by Lapointe. Down into the corner. Shoots! Martin! Shoots it! Gerber freezes the puck. A tough shot, but he managed to make the save.
A big part of stopping a wrist shot is positioning. Can't leave any holes.
Face-off won by Spezza. Ottawa is getting pummeled with hits here in the first. He gets laid out. Here's Brian Ralston, who's quick shot, and Gerber makes a nice save. Here's Jason Spezza, who's already got a shot, and he's stopped by Marty Brodeur. Here's Brian Ralston, who has a pair of goals in this game. And that'll wrap up the period with a score of 3-2 as we head to the break. New Jersey trails 3-2 as the second period begins. We're ready for the face-off. Chris Phillips. Here comes Jason Spezza.
And he did well to keep his team within one.
Cranks it. Brodeur made the save. Here comes Patrick Elliott. Shoots the puck from the wing. New Jersey is really out hitting them here in the second. Fires one right on. Scores! That's a tying goal early in the second period.
That puck was moving so fast, it just rocketed off his stick. I wouldn't want to be setting a screen in front of him.
New Jersey starts the second with a game-tying goal.
The score may be even, but that goal gives them the edge in play.
Here comes Holy. Quick shot, and the play's broken up. Quickly enough the shot. Grabbed by Smith. Here comes Zubris. Hard shot from the slot. He scores! Dinas Zubris answered back in a hurry.
At 6'4", 231 pounds, Zubris has the size and the skill to be one of the better power forwards in the game. It would really help if he decided to take the puck to the net more often.
To Salvador. Delayed penalty coming up. Salvador gets called for tripping.
I hope that was worth the 2 minutes because that's what he's getting.
Ottawa has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. Face-off won by Vermette. Jumped on by Ottawa. Just one man to beat. Brodeur gets a leg on it. Scooped up by New Jersey. They're into the attacking zone. And it's jumped in the net. In front. Gerber the save. He hangs on to the puck. Now, you talk about great defensemen in this league, and this guy really makes it all happen at the back end.
Jim, he's like a catalyst out there, consistently feeding forwards with breakout passes. And hey, I say he wouldn't hesitate to jump up in the rush.
It's turned over in the neutral zone. Madden dumps the puck in. Here's Daniel Alfredson, who's been fought. And Brodeur makes a nice save. Ottawa finds it. Here's Jason Spezza, a big part of his team's. He shot. Brodeur denies him. A one-on-one battle. McCammon. Now passed over to Spezza. Corralled by Ralston. Right on! Taken up. Jumped on by New Jersey. Gerber gets the blocker on it. McCammon. He'll go at him one-on-one. Now he passes it to Volchenkov. Now it's passed ahead to Green. Pass up to Fisher. Ottawa couldn't strike with a man advantage. Now they're 1 for 3 in the game. Ahead to Salvador. To Schubert. The Senators move out to center. Here's Bobby Holik. Lots of shots, but no results so far.
How did he pull that off?
Schubert gets late. Grabbed by the ref indicates a delayed call. Donovan will get the gate for interference.
Now you can't really argue that one. Everyone knows it gets you 2 minutes.
You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. New Jersey is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in the lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Neal cleared it down the ice to Martin. He turned the puck over. Fires hard, and he just missed the net. Martin. Gerber stones him cold. Neal. He passes the puck to Parise. Shot! Hit the man in front of the net. Motto grabbed it. Green. He picks off the puck. His power play's now half over, and there certainly have been a lot of chances.
Jim, they're getting the puck.
Shot! Here's Nick Foligno. And play is whistled down for the offside. Brodeur was a brick wall on that one.
He was ready, no question.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Vermette. Dumped in by Volchenkov. Over center. They're into the attacking zone. He shoots! Just wide of the goal. Cleared out by Volchenkov. Vermette. He gets hammered. Vermette circles the net. Front of the net. Shot from the slot. Just missed the net. Grabbed by New Jersey. Here comes. He scores. Patrick Elias has loaded this up.
That's how you use the numbers to your advantage. The defense was outmanned, and they paid for it on that play.
It's all even on the scoreboard.
And there's still a half a game left to play. This thing may go right down to the wire.
Shoots! Kelly! Intercepted by Ottawa. It's 2-on-1. Now he passes it to Pelly. One-time net. Just missed the net. Taken by Ottawa. To Neal. McCammon. He gains the blue line on the attack. Blocked in front of the net. McCammon grabs the puck. He passes it to Clarkson. Big turnover. Up to Neal. Now he shoots the puck in. One-time net. Saved by Brodeur. Taken by Green. Shoots the puck. It goes wide. Into the corner he goes. Here's Daniel Alfredson, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. Salvador clears it safely away. Langenbrunner wins the race and beats out the icing call. Heavy shot. That's blocked but didn't get through. Gerber gets a pad on it. Just one man to beat. Shoots the puck. It's picked up by Alfredson. He passes it to Langenbrunner. Here comes Langenbrunner. Gerber denied him. To Foligno. And Brodeur makes a nice save. Donovan. To Parise. And he moves it out. Fires it. Gionta takes control of the puck. To Vermette. Good stick there as he poked the puck. Great save, Martin Brodeur. Lapointe. And that's icing. Neither team looks all that interested in keeping the puck out of their net tonight.
No, both sides seem bent on outscoring the other. The shots are proof of that.
Face-off won by Holik. Here's Daniel Alfredson. He intercepted it. Open post! He'll try the wraparound. Great glove save by Gerber. Another stop. Out starts Ottawa. Here comes Daniel Alfredson. He picked it off. Puck is cleared by the point. Here comes Brian Ralston. It's blocked. Another quick shot. The Devils take possession. That's offside. He had no problem with that save.
He saw that one all the way.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Ottawa. It's dumped in by Volchenkov. Delayed call. Salvador gets called for tripping.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
Well, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all, and he's going to have a word with the official. Ottawa has the one power play goal so far, and now they'll get another shot here. Ottawa wins another face. Turned over. One-timed it. Here's Daniel. He gets knocked over by Aduya. Here's Daniel Alfredson, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. He coughed the puck up. Shoots it quickly. Gerber makes the save. He passes it to Spezza. Quick shot. Brodeur got a leg on it. Here's Bobby Holik, who's been the hottest shooter. Oh, we got a shot on goal. Just wide of the net. Here's Daniel Alfredson to Jason Smith. It's man against man. Brodeur scores. That's a power play goal.
Oh, you love to see teams converting on those power play chances. Good players and good teams don't waste time when they're up a man.
New Jersey put into a tough spot with that late go-ahead goal.
Now they need to go for the tie here. You don't want to start the third period down by a goal.
Shoots! Steered aside by Gerber. Zajac. Hip check. Shoots it from the right.
And he denies the equalizer here late in the second. Nice.
He scores for a 2-goal advantage late in the second period. In situations like this, you've got to start wondering about a team's intensity.
I'm with you, Jim. They should be on them as soon as they cross the blue line.
Gerber the save. Heatley with the puck. He passes it rink wide to Spezza. He gets Gionta to Parise. Holik comes in offside. Gerber was solid on that save.
And Jim, he made it look so easy.
Face-off won by Smith. He dumps it in. Here comes Brunette. Great save, Gerber to Vermette. Snaps the shot. Just wide of goal. One-time shot. Madden takes control of the puck. And they get called for icing. Brodeur can really handle the puck.
He gets out of his crease in a hurry and tracks down the dumpings. Now, that's such a huge asset.
We get a shot on goal. Ahead to Langenbrunner. Here comes Langenbrunner. Gerber the save. Lazzaro's cleared it out. Grabbed by Ottawa. Stone cold by Brodeur. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Quick shot. Gerber freezes the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Senators. To Neal. Last one right on. Schubert scooped it up. He's behind the net looking for someone to pass to. They're out of their own zone to center. Robitaille. New Jersey tossing all the big hits here in the second. To Neal. He's only got one beat. Shoots it. LaPointe to Clarkson. It's turned over to Daniel Alfredson. He gets hammered. LaPointe to Pandolfo. He coughed it up to Alfredson. And the play is offside. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Devils. Plenty of goals after 2 periods of play. 6-4 is the score heading to the intermission. New Jersey is down by a pair as this third period begins. We're ready for the faceoff. Gathering speed, they bring it over the line. Here's Daniel Alfredson, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. He passes the puck to Heatley. Out comes Daniel Alfredson. Ooh, there's a bad giveaway. Here's Brian Ralston, who's already scored twice in this game. Blistering shot. Phillips picks it up. He moves the puck into the neutral zone. Wrist shot hit the man in front of the net. Ottawa takes over. He turned it over. Big turnover. Grabbed by Ottawa. Breakaway. Shot the puck on the slot. Up to Giunta. Here comes Giunta. On target from the slot. Slap shots are tough to stop, and he came up big on that last one.
Well, it came fast, but he stayed with it and makes the save.
Face-off won by Kelly. He passes it to Foligno. He steals it to Green. Here comes Donovan. He dumps it in. Fires it. And Gerber makes a nice save. Kelly. It's 2-on-1. Quick shot from the slot. To Pelly. Shoots the puck. It's cleared by Richardson at center. Fires it right on. Ottawa got it. They turn it back the other way. McCann shoots the puck to Martin. Now quick up to Pelly. Shoots the puck from the slot. Oh, he missed. Richardson. Another shot. That's Gerber makes the pad save. How about that save?
Well, he saw that one all the way.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Vermette. Grabbed by Ottawa. Picked up. New Jersey takes possession. About to drop the puck. Here's Chris Phillips. He passes the puck to Heatley. Here's Daniel Alfredson, who's been shot. It's 2-on-1. Fires from deep in the slot behind the net. To Chris Phillips. It's turned over in the neutral zone. Hey! He shoots! Saved by Gerber! This guy's got 2 helpers already, and he's looking for more.
Jim, you know, it really comes down to hard work. He's doing what it takes to get his teammates the puck, and it's paying off.
To Fisher. Now he's into the attacking zone. Marty Brodeur made the save. It's jumped on by Zubas. He keeps stopping the puck. Brunette. He carries the puck to center. Here comes Langen. Gerber the save. Puck corralled by Vermette. It's 2-on-1. Shoots the puck. He scores!
He sure had the defense on his heels on that one. He made the defenders guess what he was going to do, and they guessed wrong.
Face-off won by Zajac. Makes it hard on net. Kelly grabs the puck. Shot the puck. Wide net. Ottawa takes it. And play is whistled down for the offside. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. There's a nice little quick shot. Here's Andre Mazzaros in behind. Passed ahead to Alfredson. Here comes Danny Heatley. He intercepts it to Spezza. And another shot. It's scooped up by Motto. It's 2-on-1. Fired it. The door is shut by Gerber. Holik knocks him over. He keeps stopping the puck. Fires one right on. Another shot. Grabbed by Ottawa. Senators take possession. Heatley. To Clarkson. It's a one-on-one battle. Quick shot from the slot. It's picked up by Spezza. Offside. John Madden's become one of the elite penalty killers in the league.
He's got fantastic speed, and he uses it so well to pressure the puck carrier. If you turn the puck over, he's got the hands to put it in the back of the net.
To Martin. He turned the puck over. Smith dumped the puck in. To Martin. Now a pass up to Zubas. He gives the puck away to Zajac. Heavy shot on net. Missed the net. Ottawa picked it up. Ahead to Vermette. To Fisher. Just one man beat. Shoots the puck. To Patrick Elliott. Here comes Langen. He scores. And they're within 2 halfway through the third.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things. All because of that wicked wrist.
attempt.
He stayed with the shot and made it look easy.
Devils win the faceoff once more. Puck grabbed by Brunet. Just wide of the goal. He blocked it. That's a great play. Gerber with a stick save. Madden, he dumps it. This team can't stay onside. A good wrist shot, but he was all over it.
He really saw the puck well that time.
The puck is about to be dropped. To Martin. Rifles the shot. Blocked in front of the net. Picked off. Dumped in by Lapointe. To Heatley. And it's moved up. Here's Jason Spezza. He's red hot tonight, having a great game. He coughs up the puck. Over to Martin. Here comes Patrick Elias. Gerber the save. Ralston with the puck. Quickly another shot. Puck grabbed by Phillips. To Fisher. Shoots it hard. To Giunta. Here comes Giunta. Leg save by Gerber. Gerber made a good stop.
And that one looked like it might go in.
Goes behind his net. Pass up to Neal. Schubert clears it safely out. That's icing.
This guy's looking sharp tonight. He's got one goal and a few good shots.
He shows some pretty good energy. Look for him to get more involved. Ottawa wins another faceoff from behind the net. McCammon. Now it's passed to Neal. It's two. He scores, and they're running away with this one into the third.
That's how you use the numbers to your advantage. The defense was outmanned, and they paid for it on that play.
They just can't do anything right at all.
Jim, sometimes it goes bad, and then sometimes it goes very, very bad.
Blasts it from the slot. Burnett, he stopped them again. Phillips to Mazzaros. Now it's passed to Spezza. Here's Bryce Salvador. What a gritty performance he's put. Here comes Langenbrunner. Shoots the puck. Salvador to Salvador. Here comes Giunta. Blocked, it didn't get through. Fisher, into the corner he goes. Pass up to Parise. Ripped hard from the left. Gerber hangs on for the whistle. It looked like it might get past him.
Not that time.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Senators from behind the net. Shot! Another stop. Kelly, he dumps the puck in. Here's Brian Ralston, who scored a pair. Got a shot. Gerber freezes the puck. Motto really jumps into the play well. I haven't seen him get caught pinching yet.
Well, he anticipates where the play is moving so well. He adjusts to make the most of his opportunity.
From behind the net, here's Daniel Alfredson. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. The Senators, I'd better send a doctor to the dressing room.
Yeah, their man's definitely going to need some medical attention.
He's being led to the dressing room.
Well, maybe it's just a precaution. He still could be okay.
We're ready for the face-off. Here's Anton Volchenkov. He passes the puck to Zubas. It looks like they're going to settle this one with their fists.
These two are ready to square off.
Craig.
Yeah, but I think he may have taken the worst of it.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Holik. Offside. New Jersey is really letting a lot of shots fly.
Jim, all those shots can give your bench a real psychological lift. Not all of them go in, but every puck forces the goalie to make the save.
LaPointe dumped the puck in, and it's touched for icing. What really impresses me about this guy is how quick he gets across the crease.
Well, he likes to stand tall in there, and that makes it easy to get post to post.
Here's Brian Ralston. Despite his team's performance, got a shot. That's blocked by the defender. The Senators move out to center. Fired it from the left. That's blocked. Ahead to Martin. Now it's passed to Donovan. Here comes Donovan. Broder stopped that. To Martin. It's 2-on-1. Shoots the puck. Up to Mazzaros. Neal shoots the puck from the neutral zone. To Ralston. To Parise. And that's offside. Gerber pulled a rabbit out of his hat with that save.
What a highlight reel stop.
Vermette wins the draw. Shot from the point. Richardson to Fisher. Now it's passed to Zupas. Quick shot. Blocked. Oduya clears it safely away. Glangenbrunner is away. Shoots the puck from the slot. A one-on-one battle. Shoots. Oh, and he just missed the net. Jumped off by New Jersey. Over to Langenbrunner. Hit. Fired it from the left. Another quick shot. Gerber covers up for the whistle.
This is one guy that can really turn a game around for you when the pressure starts to rise. Whether it's throwing a big hit or scoring a goal, he always seems to come through.
Gerber stopped. He freezes the puck. About to drop the puck. Schubert behind the net. And now it looks like we're going to have a little rough stuff.
Well, the gloves are off and these guys are about to go at it.
Should have thought twice before dropping the gloves here.
Oh boy, I'll say. He took a pounding.
The puck is about to be dropped. Ottawa wins another faceoff. Now looks like we're going to have a fight.
Hey, I don't know what was said out there, but these two are definitely about to throw them.
For the face-off. Ottawa wins another face-off. Puck taken by Mazzaros. Here comes Jason Spezza. Quick shot from beside the net. Mazzaros. He clears it out of the zone. Alfredson shot the puck. Broder the save. Foligno jumps on it. Over center. To Vermette. One-timer. Foligno down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Whips it hard on net. Another shot. He stopped that too. To Vermette, and he carries the. He scores. Big lead, late third, lights out. Corralled by New Jersey. A great deep. Quick shot. Just wide of the net. Gionta picks it up. Gerber turned the shot away. The Devils are pulling their goalie.
Well, why not? Maybe they can find a silver lining in what's been a difficult game.
To Parise. He has his pocket pick. Up to Foligno. We're down to the final minute of the third. And play is whistled down for the offside. Spezza wins the draw. Poke loose. Phillips. He dumps it in. They hit the empty net. We're ready for the face-off. Ottawa wins another face-off. To Richardson. Fires hard from the point. That stop to Green. And they get called for icing. The ref is signaling for the face-off. Face-off won by Madden. Alfredson. And the play is offside. Gerber was in a good position to make the save.
How about his confidence?
Face-off won by Vermette. Volchenkov takes control of the puck to Vermette. Shoots the puck. Missed the mark by a long shot. Intercepted. Elias clears it. And they get called for icing. This guy has dogged determination in his own end. He's always out against the top line, and yet you rarely see him get beat.
He's a stay-at-home defenseman who takes pride in playing tough.
Ottawa wins another faceoff to Mazzaros. He intercepts the puck. Down to the final seconds of the third. That's it. New Jersey suffers yet another defeat and sees their losing streak continue. Here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. From East Rutherford, New Jersey, I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.